Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. Here on my channel, I'm trading the Nasdaq this morning, and I've been back testing and forward testing the first presented fair value gap, which is an ICT concept. And so far, I believe my win-loss ratio is about 58%, and we are positive. So I'm going to show you those numbers right away. We're going to start a little bit earlier today. Let's find it. First presented fair value gap, and this is up until February 25th. I want to double check these numbers because I feel like if I took yesterday's trade properly, let's see here. It's 5 points. Whoops. So let's find out. Let's measure this. So from the top of this candle, my stop loss is 5 points. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we would have been stopped out just because of the spread. Even though we're just a touch higher, I don't think it's 2 points higher. Let's see here. 397.5. 398.25. Yeah, we probably would have been stopped out no matter what. Even if we took the very first gap instead of the second one. ICT always says do not trade on the first candle. If there's a gap on that candle, you're not allowed to take it. But I have been, and it's been okay. So I did take the second one yesterday, and I got stopped out pretty bad. But even if we took the first one, looks like we would have lost. So we put that on our spreadsheet. And where's the spreadsheet? This one. And I'm having a lot of hard time lately grabbing the corners of my spreadsheets, or any window for that matter, to make them bigger. I don't know if it has something to do with my cursor. It's just Mac is pissing me off here. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm gonna just select all these. We have 54 trades. 54 trades and positive 1,202 points. 54 trades. Let's just count the winners. 54 trades. 31 out of 54 are winners. So let's pull up the calculator. 31 divided by 54 is 57% win-loss ratio, and we are targeting a 1.5 reward, which is low. But when I first started doing this back testing, I found I was trying the 1.5, 1.75, 2, 2.5, 3, and I found that the win-loss ratio was the highest on 1.5, and the sum of all my points was higher on the 1.5R. So I've continued with that strategy, and we are 2 minutes from opening, and we better hurry up and get our lines dragged across here. So closing price yesterday was 21,188. 21,188. Where's my draw tool? 21,188. So that's below us. Okay. 188. We're going to make that orange. And what else do we want to know? We'll go to electronic trading hours now. This is a 1 minute chart on TradingView, and we have our ICT kill zones and pivot indicator on. So we'll grab the Asia low at 21,200. 21,200. We're 21,200, which is going to be this guy right here, which is inside the gap. 21,200. It's only 40 points away. We got 20 seconds till open. We'll go back to our dual screen here. This is the daily chart. I got killed yesterday. I think I lost 3 trades in a row trying to, you know, chase the bottom of the low on Friday. And we just continued lower. And yeah, that was a bad move. Just go with what the market is doing. So, okay, we got our first candle opening here. And we're just going to mark the opening price. I always make that pink. And we will wait. And so we're just about to sweep Asia's low here. We got pretty damn close. Let's go. Okay. It's a little fair value gap in there on the 5-minute. There's another gap in here. Bloody day in the market yesterday as well. I'm getting killed on MSTY, which is one of my favorite income ETFs. Gives you about a 100%, 110% yield per year. So I've been getting some pretty juicy monthly dividends off of that. But yeah, it feels like I've lost all my profit almost. Four seconds. Okay, no gap to speak of just yet, but we did sweep the Asia low. We did fill over 3/4 of the opening range gap. And we can expect prices to go higher today, maybe. I'm not gonna guess like yesterday and have some sort of bias because I just got killed yesterday. But funny enough, I did very well after the fact. In the middle of the morning, another ICT concept. Let's see here, 1-minute chart. This was Tuesday, so that was yesterday. Where was it? It was this accumulation here. Manipulation. So this is the ICT power 3. I saw this accumulation here because I got killed trying to pick the bottom all morning. And then once I saw this accumulation, you know, for, oh man, let's see here, half an hour almost. And then this drop. And then once this candle ripped up like that, I entered here and I exited up here. So I kind of redeemed myself. And so I was pretty happy about that. Let's see how many points that was. Let's just say I got in on the top here. And I know I exited it somewhere up here. Let's just take the middle. So 181 points. And let's look. We'll show you in the history here. Yeah, 269 bucks. So not bad. I was pretty happy about that after getting killed. So I was actually able to bring my total higher than what I started out at. So I made up for quite a few losses here in the last, I think, 4 trading days. I've had 4 straight losses. So let's see if we can do better today. And like I said, we're just waiting for the first presented fair value gap, and we don't have one yet. feeling good today. I went to the gym. I got lots of energy. I go to the gym every morning at 5 a.m. We're here on the West Coast, so it's 6:30 in the morning. And yeah, it would be, obviously 9:30 in New York. I feel like I'm pretty fortunate. If you live on the West Coast, you should definitely get your ass out of bed and take advantage of being able to, put in half an hour's worth of trading and then go to work. If you still have to work. And I bet most of us do and would love to do this, for a living. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to share my trades. I'm also been talking about some of my stocks. We don't have a fair value gap yet. Stock on Lock is one site I've been using, but it's I think you gotta pay to get some of the best features on it. But here's some of my favorite holdings. I got Palantir, Estee Lauder, Albemarle, PayPal, Comstock, Alibaba. Alibaba's ripping, guys. If you don't have Alibaba, you're gonna regret it. That one's gonna go to where are we? $139 a share. This is still a double from here, I think. 80% anyway. Getting up to $250 a share, I think is going to be pretty easy over the next 12 months. I initially got in about a month ago at $86, and it's just been ripping. So while I'm learning how to trade on the Nasdaq every morning, I'm putting real money into the stock market and growing my capital here, because I'm going to need capital to trade with. So I might as well put it away and start making money on it. And if I'm not making more money trading, day trading like this on the Nasdaq, then what's the point of losing money when I could be making it here in the stock market? So I'm doing very well, other than the last 4 days we've been getting just killed. But that's just, as you guys know, they're just making exit liquidity out of the people that aren't patient and waiting for better prices. So I think we're going to have a gap starting to form here. Yeah, we have some displacement now. We've taken out Asia's low. We've filled in our discount opening range gap, and now we have this fair value gap. Let's get ready to trade, guys. We're going to trade. We're going long. I don't set my take profit until I've figured out my stop loss. My stop loss goes 5 points below this first candle, so that's going to be 201, like that. And as soon as this candle closes, we will go in, as long as this gap stays open. Got about 15 seconds to go. Stop loss is pretty big at 56 points. Okay, we are in, and I do not wait to come back into this box, into the fair value gap, because sometimes price just takes off and does not give you a chance, right? Like sometimes you wait for the midpoint of the gap, but what have we got here? A difference of 260. Yeah, 12 points. Could have done better, but we're off to the races. Let's have a look at our position, and we'll set our take profit now, because our Stop loss is 60 points. 60 times 1.5 is going to be 90. So that is our target. Our target is 90 points to the upside, which is up there. And I feel like after, you know, the brutal days that we've been having over the last little bit, I think we could have pretty good recovery today. Let's see what the daily looks like. Yeah, like yesterday's open is a pretty good target. You know, even this would be Monday's low would be a good target for the whole daily range. But we'll stick to the strategy at 1.5, and hopefully we can kind of get there sooner than later. I still have to walk my dog. He's hanging out with us here in the office. He's sleeping. And so yeah, we could have got a better fill if we were patient, but that is one thing I struggle with, is definitely patience. But somehow in the stock market I've been patient enough. This is my other holding, MSTY. Like I said, this thing is down for sure quite a bit, 29% in the last month. But it's an option-based income strategy based off of MSTR, or what's known as strategy now instead of MicroStrategy. And where's the yield? They don't always advertise it, but it is very high. And I bought some on Monday when it hit 23 bucks, thinking I got a pretty good deal because my average is around 28. But man, do I wish I bought yesterday in the 19s, or even today. But c'est la vie. So we got a pretty good retracement here. And man, are we gonna have another loss? Looks like it. Man, that's a 60-point loss, I think. Yeah. Okay, guys. We have been having such a rough couple days here with the first presented fair value gap strategy. It's another loss here, minus 60 points. So let's check our win-loss ratio now. $55 trades. And I remember it was 31 wins. 31 divided by 55. 31 divided by 55 equals still 56% win-loss ratio, and we are still positive by 1,142 points. Now, I am curious. We have been positive for a very long time, but I'm wondering why it's like $1,100 points. Like, where did all the wins come from? Like, the first time we hit 1,100 points was, I guess at the beginning of the month. And we've been basically flat since. So for the rest of the month, March. Uh-oh, something went wrong. Let's try that again. Okay, so since February 4th, we hit 1,100 points. Which means by the 5th, we're only up 37 points for the whole month of February, basically. From the 5th to 26th. In 16 days, yeah, we are hardly positive. So, quite interesting. I think I might get back in if we close above this gap again. What's the daily chart showing us? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. We'll see if there's maybe another setup, but I think that's going to be it. You guys have a good day. I'll catch you tomorrow. Good luck.